Hello, everyone. Most club football has been put on hold during the international break, but Man United news never stops. So, United confirmed that Sofyan Amrabat's new squad number. A defensive midfielder, Sofyan Amrabat, joined Manchester United on deadline day on a season-long loan deal. Man United have confirmed Amrabat will wear the number 4 shirt for the duration of his loan spell from Fiorentina. The Moroccan defensive midfielder arrived from the Serie A club on deadline day after completing a season-long switch to Old Trafford. During his stint across football so far, Amrabat has not worn the number 4 before at club level. For his national team, since 2019, Amrabat has worn the number 4 jersey. However, his links to the number have been represented in his domestic career. At FC Utrecht, where he played under Erik ten Hag, he wore 44 while at Hellas Verona, and Fiorentina Amrabat turned out in the 34. Sadly for Amrabat, he was unable to take on the number 34 at United, because this is currently worn by out-of-favor midfielder Donny van de Beek. Most recently, the number 4 was worn by Phil Jones, who departed in the summer after his contract expired. After arriving at United, Amrabat said, "It is a huge honor to become a Manchester United player. I've had to be patient for this moment, but I'm someone who always listens to my heart, and now I am representing the club of my dreams. I am a passionate player. I want to bring that energy to the squad, and I will put everything into every action I take for the team. I know exactly how Erik ten Hag likes to work and what he needs from his players. His coaching and guidance developed me so much as a player earlier in my career. I know that he will help to bring out the best of my abilities so that I can help the group to be successful this season." The Reds suffered late heartbreak at the Emirates Stadium on Sunday after Garnacho's late goal looked to have secured all 3 points, but after VAR intervened and the Gunners scored 2 late goals. Erik ten Hag's men headed into the international break having suffered their second defeat of the season, and the drama didn't stop there. In more positive news, United's defensive injury crisis might not be as bad as first feared. Lisandro Martinez has jetted off to Argentina for international duty and will be assessed before the national team decide whether he is fit to take part in their upcoming games. With Varane and Luke Shaw already sidelined, Martinez being back fit would be a huge boost for the Reds. Manchester United show glimpse of team Erik ten Hag wants them to be. United still have plenty to work on, but there was a glimmer of Erik ten Hag's philosophy on show at Arsenal. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag will be fully aware of the issues which his team need to rectify. Arsenal's late show at the Emirates was gut-wrenching, particularly after Alejandro Garnacho had a goal ruled out for a tight offside. While disappointed at losing so late on, there was brief evidence of the style United are trying to implement. For much of the first half, the Reds were passive against the Gunners and were forced to play backwards and sideways passes. Gary Neville even quipped on commentary, "Which way are United attacking?" Seconds later, he was eating his words. Out of nowhere, Christian Eriksen did magnificently to intercept a pass and play a defense-splitting ball to find Marcus Rashford, who applied an exceptional finish. It was a transitional move which came straight off the training ground, and one which ten Hag would have been mightily impressed to see pay off at the Emirates. In July, the boss spoke about how he hoped United would improve their transitional play. "We want to do it in the United way," ten Hag told United's official site when asked what message he was sending his players this summer. "What is the United way? So what is our identity? And we want to be really successful in that particular style. We really looked into the history of Manchester United, and we really looked also into the qualities of our players. And then you can say, so what do we want to be? That is, we want to be the best transition team in the world. We want to surprise. We want to play dynamic football. We want to play with speed, and we want to play aggressive out of a very good team spirit. So that is United." In that brief passage of play, ten Hag's team showed exactly what he is looking for. Of course, immediately conceding an equalizer is not part of the plan, while plenty of other questions were raised following the Arsenal defeat. But ten Hag will hope to see more of the United way after the international break. Sergio Reguilon has revealed that he received a glowing endorsement of Manchester United from club legend David De Gea before joining the Reds. Reguilon completed a season-long loan move from Tottenham Hotspur on Friday and has bolstered our left-back options with Tyrell Malacia and Luke Shaw currently sidelined due to injury. The Spaniard featured in our matchday squad for the first time on Sunday and will hope to make his debut in the first fixture after the current international break against Brighton and Hove Albion at Old Trafford on 16 September. In his arrival interview with club media, the 26-year-old Spaniard explained how he sought advice from his compatriot De Gea about the temporary transfer. And it seems our former number one, who spent 12 years building a legacy at United, may have been a factor in the fullback's decision to go through with the loan switch. I spoke a lot with David, and he told me about the club, said Sergio. He told me you are coming to the best club in England. All these players like De Gea are legends over in Spain because I follow a lot of the Premier League. From what De Gea told Reguilon, it's clear that the keeper's affection for United remains as strong as it was during his dozen years at the club. David will always be a legend here, and he told me about the club, the people that are here, the training ground, the stadium, the fans, everything, said Sergio. He said they are amazing, unbelievable. He only has amazing words for Manchester United. Again. And again, Andre Onana's message to Man-Ut teammates during Arsenal defeat speaks volumes. Manchester United fell short in their Premier League trip to Arsenal, and no one characterized the topsy-turvy nature of the game more than goalkeeper Andre Onana. Arsenal pipped Manchester United thanks to 2 late goals, but it was an earlier moment which said just as much about how Erik ten Hag's side couldn't get the better of the Londoners. The game was a first Premier League trip to the Emirates Stadium for United goalkeeper Andre Onana after his summer arrival from Internazionale. Within the space of one first-half minute, the Cameroon international went through the best and worst of footballing emotions, and his teammates saw this firsthand. Elsewhere, Manchester United star Antony's ex-girlfriend has come forward with new text messages amid allegations of domestic violence. Elsewhere, Manchester United player Antony shared his response to recent allegations of domestic abuse from former girlfriend Gabriella Cavallin. Out of respect for my fans, friends, and family, I feel obligated to speak publicly about the false accusations I have been a victim of. From the beginning, I have handled this issue seriously and with respect, providing the due clarifications to the police authority. The police inquest is under cover of justice, and therefore, I cannot make its content public.